Hi guys, I hope you've been well. This is a very late August flip through, so we'll just start off as always with my habits. This is how it looked for the month of August. Didn't study, I gamed once, that's pretty much it. And then we'll flip on to, oops, that was a bit far. We'll flip onto my monthly page, and this is how it ended up looking like. My wisdom tooth removal appointment got cancelled the day before, and they said they'll give me another date. It's the middle of September, I still have not received another date yet, so that's just great. But yeah, that was that, and then we'll go into my weeklies for August. So when was this was the first week. I went into central London 3 times this week, so I put in a few London stickers. This week was quite quiet. I think this was quite a hot week because here I am working from home, sweating, and that was likely me that day, but can't remember, to be honest. Premier League started, Chelsea's first game, and then Chelsea men's first game was at the same time, or like overlapped with the women's friendly against Ajax, so had that on 2 screens. This was the next week, and yeah, we had our team trip to Bow, which was really fun. And I think this week I must have received the, what's it called, the Finding Peace kit, or I got a few pages of it, so I was using that quite a lot going forward. Here we had a bank holiday, which was lovely. Here I had to take a sick day because I was just feeling awful. I could barely get out of bed, so that was great. And that's September. So let's go on to the daily pages. I sometimes watch AFC Wimbledon men play, and I just had to take a photo of the TV of Joe Lewis's shorts because they really make me laugh. They're just so short and so tight. It's just the funniest thing. These few days I didn't really have much, so I put mostly PET tape down. Here is my dog looking very cute. Here was some transfer news that we received for the men. Here is, I'm guessing, no, this is the day I went to the Yoshitomo Nara exhibition, so I have one of those stickers in here. More transfer news. This one you can't really work out. It's like I used the wrong colour pen for that, but yeah. And then this day was the trophy celebration that we had, and I met Katie Chapman, who used to be the captain for the Chelsea women. So I got to see our 5 trophies, which was really nice. Oh no. Oh, these are just the photos from my exhibition. So I must have done these stickers before I went to that, and then realised, oh no, I have stuff to stick in, so I sticked it in here. More transfer news, and some more photos from the exhibition that I wanted to print off. More transfer news. Here I went to the, oh, what's it called? It's the Serpentine, and they literally had an art piece, or like a quote-unquote art piece, that was just a pile of leaves on the floor. I don't think I'm cultured enough for that kind of art, so yeah. I also saw a bookshop that was called Idiot Books. It wasn't open, but if it was, I would have gone in. And we also found out that Levi Colwill had done his ACL in, I think it was pre-season training, which is not great news at all. But this day I went to the pre-season friendly with AC Milan for the men. Me and my mum also took my dog for a walk, but she didn't want to walk, so she had to get carried in her bag, which was very cute, but not great for her. More transfer news, more days where not much happened, so a lot of PET tape. And I think that's going to be my theme going forward, because I really love decorating and just cutting out PET tape and sticking it down. So that was kind of the unintentional theme for this month, and I think that's just what I'll do when I don't have anything going on. First Premier League game of the season, what a start, a 0-0. But Josh won player of the match, which was really nice for him. And here was the day I went to the London Transport Museum, and I really enjoyed it. There was slightly too many kids, but it was enjoyable because we went when it opened, so it was, I'm guessing it was slightly more quieter, but yeah, it was really nice. There was so much to do, and they had like a stamp rally, which was really fun. More days where not much happened. This was the team trip to Bow, and I have some photos of dogs and just the house that they have there where people work in and the staff room is. It's so majestic and so nice. It was really nice to get out of London for the day as well. It was a great day. And now a very good game. The next game, West Ham versus Chelsea men. Estevao won the player of the match, and rightly so. It was absolutely amazing. Then I think the full list of the Hobonichi 2026 came out, so I wrote a wish list and a little picture of my dog. This day was the bank holiday day where me and my mum went to her place where she grew up, and she has a photo that you can kind of see in this photo, and I'm holding it up here as well, but it's her with her first car, which was a Mini, and my first car was a Mini, so we wanted to recreate the photo that she took, and then we just went to the woods and had a little walk there, which my granddad used to take me on all the time when I was a kid, so it was quite reminiscent and really nice. And then we met my granny's sister for a cup of tea, and then we also met my auntie and my cousin for a little lunch, and it was just a lovely day, really enjoyable. And then the next day, more transfer news. This photo that Palmer posted, he posted it in the morning, but it was for Carnival on the day before. It was him, and he said blending in, and it was just him in like a mask, and it was just so funny. The picture just really made me giggle, so I had to put it in. And then this was more PET tape. I had like samples of it, and I just wanted to use it up. It's not my favourite, but I just wanted to use it up, so that's why. I don't think it looks great, but that's why I've used it. Our Champions League group stage games for the men got released today, and also we had some good news on the Jess Carter situation. A man was arrested for the racist comments he left her, which is just fantastic. More of that needs to be done. My dog sleeping. There is a theme. And this day we had a pre-season friendly against the women clashing with the men's Premier League game. So I was at the women's game and I had the men's game on my phone and I was watching it. I was like looking up, looking down, looking up, looking down. So that was fun. João Pedro got the player of the match, which is great, but what's not so great is in the 14th minute of this game, Liam Delap goes off injured, who is our striker, and then we find out later on that he's got a 6 to 8 week minimum time that he's going to be out for his hamstring. And then in the women's game, in the 34th minute, Myra Ramirez, our striker, comes off injured, and we later find out she's not going to be back until at least 2026, which is just great. So both our strikers went down, and in real time it was like half an hour away from each other ish, give or take, or maybe 40 minutes. So that wasn't great. And more transfer news, not so happy about it. I don't have much to say at this moment in time. I'm gonna let him play and see what happens. Also during this month, the Hot Mulligan released an album called The Sound a Body Makes When It's Still, and I think it was this month it got released, or it could have been the month before. No, it was definitely this month. But since it got released in the month, I wanted to put on the last page just some of my favourite lyrics from it, and there are more lyrics that I love from this album, but I ran out of space, so I might need to do another page on it, I don't know. But yes, and that is it for August. I had to unfortunately do this quite quickly because in less than half an hour the men are kicking off for their game against Brentford, so I've got to go downstairs to put that on and watch it. So yes, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps me out a lot, and if you want to know when I next post, then turn the notification bell on to find out and get notified. Really hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you guys so much for watching.